Hello YouTube, it is your best boy, not the film kind, just the regular kind, B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we have a figure I didn't think I'd have for a while, because he's always so expensive, right? But I finally got this guy, used on eBay, $20 shipped. $20! That's great! And he's in great condition, except for a little bit on the eyes. Kaiser Belial. Obviously without tag and stuff. If he had the tag on him, he would not have been $20. It seems like a figure that's definitely been played with, but I don't mind, because a lot of my figures have been played with. Fuck, I still play with figures. If an out-of-box action figure collector tells you they do not play with their figures, they are fucking lying. They are fucking liars. It's true. But here he is, Kaiser Belial. He's actually in really great shape, especially the cape. I feel like they took the cape off to play with him. Yes, it is removable. I didn't expect it to be, but it is. So I think they took the cape off to play with him because the cape is pristine. The rest of him's a little beat, but not much. It's just the eyes, like the kind of red paint that was on the front of the eyes has been worn a lot, as you can see. I don't fucking care. So now there's only one other Belial form I want. There's technically two Belial forms I don't have. There's one where he's like made out of the body of the monsters from the Ultra Galaxy movie or whatever the fuck. I don't care about that form. But I need Zero Darkness and then I'm done. Then I have all the Belial forms to date. Whew! I've already reviewed most of them too, so check it out. But, yeah, Kaiser Belial, this is when he returns to fight Ultraman Zero, and then I don't remember the name of the movie because they're all warped together in my head. I've seen it, but I just don't remember it because he teams up with, the new Mirror Man, Mirror Knight, the new Jumborg 9, and no, not Jumborg 9 wasn't in that. Jean Bot, not Jean 9. Jean Bot was in that movie. And then Glenfire, who I really liked, the pirate dude. But yeah, they all teamed up to fight Belial and his army, and it was really fucking cool. But before you ask, I have no idea if I'm going to use this in Ultra Kaiju Brothers or not. Lots of the times when I review a Kaiju or Ultra figure, I get asked if it's going to be in Ultra Kaiju Brothers or G&G. I have no plans for it. Do I have plans for Belial to change form in Ultra Kaiju Brothers? Here's a scoop for you. Yes, I do. But I've already chosen the form. I don't think I'm going to use this form at all. If I do, it might be in a flashback or something, but I very much doubt it because he's a progression of Belial, not a regression. I have plans for two other Belial forms in the show, but that's it. So, Kaiser Belial, even when you take the cape off, is recognizable by two main features. One, his claws are much bigger and they're red. So the claws are much bigger and they're red as compared to regular Belial. And he has this dope scar that Ultraman Zero gave him. So that's pretty cool. The scar's real nice. He looks good. You know, he's got his regular Belial body, his purple color timer. You never see his flash because he runs on a different energy than the rest of the Ultras. He's got Ray Blood shit going on, I think. So it's hard to remember. I'm actually going to rewatch the movie that introduces him this week. I'm going to rewatch that movie like right after I do this review. Because I just got a copy of it. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen it in years. But yeah, he's really good. He's got the Ultra articulation you would expect. I don't remember who coined Ultra articulation. It was either Deadzilla, Goji73, or Ultraman Kronos. One of those guys. The big reviewers that never post anymore. But, yeah, so he's got the arm rotations. I'm a fan, though. Don't get me wrong. And he's also got the waist. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then the cape looks really nice. Don't expect to articulate him with the cape on. You can see it's all painted up really well. It's really cool cape. Or I guess it's more of a cloak. More of that Doctor Strange Gucci. You see it sits on him, and when it does, his arms can only come up that far. Not a lot of playability with the cape, which is, I guess, why it's in such good condition. But yeah, he's still really, really cool. I really like this guy. We are going to definitely do some size comparisons. I'm going to do size comparisons with the cape on. I think it'll give you a better idea because he's much bigger with the cape on. Ooh, come on, big buddy. Stand up. Stand up for me. There you go. That's dope. Okay, so for size comparisons, I guess I have several things I can show with him. You know, I gotta show a Godzilla with him, right? So here's the NECA Atomic Blast 2001 Godzilla. Show him with a monster. Here's one of my favorite Ultra monsters. Bogal. Very, very cool. I gotta show him with another Ultraman. Here's his arch foe. Well, his arch foe is actually Ultraman Zero. Here's his former arch foe, I guess. The Ultra Act Ultraman father of Ultra, who doesn't want to stand because he's kind of, there we go. Boom. They actually look pretty good together. I like how Belial's a little bigger than him. That makes a lot of sense. There's also an Ultra Act Kaiser Belial, but wow, it's expensive. Yeesh. So that's him with an Ultra. Or a regular 6-inch size Ultra. They don't really make Ultras in that size anymore. Now you get Ultras like this Ultraman Ace from the Ultra 500 series. Yeah, no. That don't work. That don't work. And here's a monster he helped create. Skull Gomera from the DX line. Pretty recent monster right here, just from Geed. At the time of recording this, Ultraman Red and Blue just started. Like, there's one episode out at the time of recording this. Ultraman Red and Blue has one episode out. Can't wait to watch it, though. It sounds pretty cool. So that's that. I think it looks good. But, yeah. So that's him with regular old stuff. Here he is with a Robot Spirit, Pacific Rim Jaeger, Racer Phoenix. You know, whatever. Who cares? So yeah, you know, I always do more size comparisons for Kaiju, I've noticed. I guess I just have more to show him with. But he's a really cool figure. I'm a big fan of Belial. My favorite Ultra villain. He's just really strong and evil. And he took on the entire Land of Light by himself and fucking won in his first appearance when he was at his weakest. Like, that's badass. If you haven't seen that fight, look it up on YouTube. It's insane. He beats the entire Land of Light by himself. Every single Ultra in fucking existence by himself. It's craziness. But he's really cool. So thank you all very much for your support. If you want this figure, highly recommend him. If you're willing to pay the collector price for him, pay it. I wasn't, because I have so many Belials. Eventually I might have broken down, but I'm glad I didn't have to. I got this guy instead. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I will have more Kaiju Ultra Mecha reviews coming at you soon, as well as Power Ranger, Kamen Rider, Universal Monsters as well. DC, Marvel, anime. A few. I don't do a lot of anime, but I do a little. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.